and welcome to mahendraguru.com. This is our official YouTube channel where I am back with some tips and tricks of the subject reasoning, and the topic today we are going to discuss is clock. Yes, we are going to discuss clocks, tips and tricks today for the mainly if we talk about SSC aspirants, because clock is a topic which is asked in SSC, that is Staff Selection Commission examinations. And as you can see with it, part 1 written, which resembles that, we will be going to continue this clock session again also to complete all your queries and to complete all your short trick sessions. But before moving with that, you don't have to forget the subscription of this channel. The viewers who have already subscribed, a hearty thank you to you all. But the viewers who are watching this video for the first time, just click on this subscription button and become our subscribed users and subscribed viewers, so that you can be able to avail all our videos and clips easily by sitting at your homes. Just you have to do is click on this subscription button and become our subscribed viewers. Now moving further with the part, if I have said that today we are going to discuss the topic clock and tips and tricks and short tricks for this topic clock. So moving with that, first condition which arises in mind is types of question. How many types of questions are to be prepared from the topic clock? How many types of questions are to be asked from the topic clock, and which can be asked so that we can prepare it very clearly, so that we can get all the answers. So moving with that, if we can see types of questions on the screen, first type of question asked on the clock topic is image based. Image based, two types of images we are going to see, mirror image and water image. Second format if we talk about is to find angle from the given time. That means some time would be given to us and then we have to find out the angle form. Angle form means hour and minutes hand distance. Third part if we talk about is to find time from the prescribed angle. That means second part was giving us time and we were taking out the angle. Now we are getting the angle and we have to take out the time. Fourth part if we talk about is to find the equidistance between the hands. That means hour hand, minute hand, equal distance considering the seconds hand also. But we will see all these four types of questions and we are going to discuss all the short tricks of these four types of questions in our 2 sessions combined for clock. Today we are going to discuss 2 types, that is image based and time to angle based part. Moving further with the image base, if we talk about, we can see 2 image format. One is mirror image format and the second one is water image format. So these are the 2 types of images which are formed for the question clock. One mirror image and one water image. If we look very clearly for the mirror image part, mirror image makes a clear sense that if 2 watches or 2 clocks are to be viewed in the mirror format means changes in left to right and right to left format, you will be able to see a timing shown over here is something what about 7:25, and when it reflects in the mirror it is shown something, yes, 7:25, but digits have moved from left to right, right to left. And this makes a timing also moving from here and there. Because digits are placed anywhere, we consider the time, and this timing making a image of this timing by changing left to right part. Talking about the water image part, now if we see water image, clock reflecting from top to bottom. But talking about it further, just look over the condition given over here is water image is an imaginary kind of image. And why it is imaginary kind of image? As you can visualize over here also, when this 10:10 showing in the clock is reflecting in the water kind of image, it is showing something undigestible timing. So that is why we say water image is an imaginary kind of image. And moreover, questions asked from this pattern, question asked from water image is not so in number in the examination. So water image is an imaginary kind of image, just remember it. And with that you can remember also one thing, one question, one objective question can be asked, out of mirror image and water image, which image is an imaginary image? The answer would be water image. Now moving further with that, if without seeing the clock we have to find out the answers. So if without forming, without making, without seeing a clock, we have to find out answer. So this will be only the short trick or tips and tricks for you all of this session. So starting with first trick, if we talk about mirror image has to be find out, but without seeing, without making, without looking at the clock. You just have to remember two digits, that is 1160. 11 Now how we will use this 1160 is just read out the condition over here also. The value would be given in hour and minute format for the question part. Yes, timing would be given as 1, 10, 3, 10, 2, 10, 2, 20, 3, 15, anything. So if time value is given in hour and minute format, we just have to subtract the hour value by 11 and minute value by 60 and answer will be with us. Very easy it is. Just remember two numbers 1160. Hour value to be subtracted by 11 and minute value to be subtracted by 60. How? And it gives us answer. Just look over here. A timing I have taken here is 7:35. Now for this 7:35 I have directly subtracted it with 1160. 11 is subtracting 7 giving us 4. 60 subtracting 35 giving us 25. So 735's mirror image would be 425. Making a clock also make it very clear if we talk about it in a clock format and we look over here 7, we look over here 5, we look over here 6. So this is something a clock. I am not making a whole clock because we are requiring a time showing 7:35. And when it is showing 7:35, so 7:35 will be something, it is shown over here 7:35, we are around something like this. So when it will be reflecting over to that part, its reflection will be given near about to 5 and 4 distance. And that timing would be declared as 4:25. So 7:35's mirror image will be 4:25. Clear with that? We can directly get the answer by subtracting it with 1160. Now moving further with that, if we talk about water image. As we are subtracting something for mirror image and getting the answer, for water image also we will get here 4 values to be remembered. 4 values, one is 530 and second is 1790. If we talk about 530, 1790, you just have to remember these 4 values, 530, 1790. 530, 1790 to be remembered and to be used for subtraction as well. But the question arises now, where 530, where 1790? How we will decide? We have to subtract it by 530 or we have to subtract it by 1790. So how we have to decide? Deciding condition comes over here is, now with this point, he went to subtract by 530. Subtracting by 530, R value when it is less than 5, we will subtract it by 5. Minute value when it is less than 30, we will subtract it by 30. Just remember this point. Hour value less than 5, subtracted by 5. Minute value less than 30, subtracted by 30. So 530 making a sense when we have to subtract it by 530. Very clear. Hour value less than 5 subtracted by 5. Minute value less than 30 subtracted by 30 itself. Now when to subtract by 1790, making a sense further also. When hour value is more than 5 subtracted by 17. Minute value more than 30 subtracted by 90. That means if hour value less than 5, subtracting will be 5. Then if it is more than 5, subtraction will be done by 17. Minute value less than 30, subtraction by 30. Minute value more than 30, subtraction by 90. So just remember these 4 values, 530 and 1790, to be used for subtraction for getting the water image part for this values. Now if we talk about with this with an example, 4:45 the time I have taken. For 4:45 just we have doing is, because 4:45 includes both the values, hour value is less than 5, minute value is more than 30. So if hour value and minute value, getting the points over here is just very easy part. 4 is less than 5, we will subtract it by 5. 45 more than 30, we are subtracting it by 90. That means we are subtracting the time given by 590. And clearly we are getting the image form as 145. 590 minus 445 giving us the time 145. So 145 will be the water image part for this question answer. So just remember once, for mirror image we are subtracting 1160. For water image we are subtracting 5:30, 1790 to the time given to us, and decision to be made by seeing the values. Okay, moving further with the part, just let's see over the next part. Trick to find angle from the given time. Trick to find angle from the given time is a time value would be given to us and then we have to find out the angle. Now if we take a time, any time, and we have to find angle for that, we just have to use one formula. One formula, just remember it, learn it, and you will be able to find the angle very easily. Formula given to you is just in the form of this. Find two values, theta 1 and theta 2. Now theta 1 and theta 2 does not mean you will always find out theta 1, theta 2. You can take it as AB, you can take it as XY, you can take it as anything which you can be finding it easy. I have taken it theta 1 and theta 2. So we are finding two values, one theta 1 and one theta 2. Now getting the both values, if we have to find out, for theta 1 we have to do R into 30 plus minute upon 2. For theta 2, we just have to do minute into 6. That means the formula for this theta 1 is h into 30, r into 30 plus minute upon 2, dividing the minute value by 2. For theta 2, we are getting minutes into 6. We are just multiplying the minute part to the 6th part. Applying this in a question will make you very clear again. Now the time taken here is 8:20. Question, you can find it. Find the angle formed by hour hand and minute hand when the clock time shows 8:20. That means 8:20's distance has to be found out by using that formula. And formula may we were using theta 1 and theta 2. For theta 1, if we talk about, theta 1 describes r's value to be multiplied by 30. We will directly multiply it. 8 into 30 plus minute upon 2 was given. So minute upon 2 making a sense, 20 upon 2. So just getting over it is 240 plus 10 making an answer of 250. So theta 1's value is 250. Now talking about theta 2. In theta 2, we just have to multiply the minute value to 6. That means 20 minutes multiplied by 6. Answer given to us would be 120. Now see, we got two answers, 250 and 120, theta 1 and theta 2. And what the formula was demanding is that we have to find out theta 1 and theta 2, then we have to subtract both the values. Yes, theta 1, theta 2 to be find out, and then subtraction of both the values. Subtraction of both the values, that means 250 minus 120, giving us the answer for 130 degree. And this 820's distance would be definitely 130 degree from the find out answer. So yes, you can use this formula for getting the answer very easily, very clearly and accurate answer. Because remember one thing, when we talk about a clock, each and every minute, each and every movement is calculated in degree format because it is a circular motion of 360 degree, and assuming and making an assumption and getting the answers are not accurate. But by using this formula, you can get a clear answer from this. Now if we talk about next part, the next two parts will be continued in the next session of us tips and tricks. In that we will discuss the equidistance part and the angle to time format. Today we have discussed two parts. One was the image format and second was the time to angle format. I end up the session today by again giving you all the information about our websites and channel. Don't forget to visit our mahendraguru.com website because we provide digital pages and notes to you all so that sitting at home you can prepare easily. YouTube channel subscription is very much important to you all because by subscribing this you will be easily accessing our videos and clips and all the informations given to you. Follow us on Instagram so that you can get all the free materials provided. Like us on Facebook so that we can stay connected 24/7. And now lastly about the Android app. Download our MG app from the Android Play Store so that you can get all the notifications and alerts in your mobile pings. With this, I end up this session by saying just that we will meet up again with the clock session again and continue the two parts which are left over here. Just saying today, thank you so much. Your success is our success.